Hello everyone, so a quickie video today. Sometimes I throw up a quick unboxing, usually on a vintage fragrance, and you don't normally get the pleasure of seeing me, but I've just shot another video. I thought I'd put a little intro with my mug on the screen. Gonna flip the camera angle. I've just bought something discontinued. I love unboxing these. They don't get the biggest views, but I know some of my hardcore vintage fragrance fans do enjoy these. So let's flip the camera angle and have a look at me unboxing a classic 21st century discontinued Italian fragrance. Okay, here we go guys, let's get stuck into it. So here is the fragrance which has arrived, and as you can see I have not yet unboxed it at all. It came in the post this week. I bought it on eBay, and before we get into it I'll do a little bit of a guessing game with you, so see if you can guess maybe the fragrance and the company that it's by. So it's by a fashion brand based in Italy. This brand was first founded in 1983 by Franco, and his surname is the name of the brand, so I won't give that away. He lived from 1950 to 1994. So an Italian fashion brand based in Milan. The brand, after his sad demise, was taken over as the new creative director became Rossella Giardini, and she was in charge there from 1994 to 2013, which includes the period or the year that this fragrance was released. Other releases from the brand that you may be aware of include Uomo and Pour Homme. Those are the two perhaps most well-known men's fragrances. A very famous one that I always see in the shops for ladies is called Fresh Couture, released in 2015, which has the rather unique shape of a household kitchen spray type bottle, so you may have guessed the brand by now. I think the most recent male release in terms of fragrances is called Toy Boy, which is a kind of a black teddy bear type of bottle. So yeah, quirky brand with some really weird bottles, and these days they do some quite interesting fun designs in their bottles. This one is not going to be so exciting in terms of the bottle, but a bit more of a classic design. So let's get stuck into it and see what we've actually got in here. So here we go. I've got my little box cutter knife here, and I've, as you can see, scribbled out my address because I don't want you guys turning up on my doorstep, adoring, screaming fans. You know, it can be a nuisance. So let's see if I can get stuck into this. It hasn't got any obvious openings, so this, I think there could be a bit of fast forwarding involved in my video editing. So here we go. I'll make an incision. Okay. There we go, we're in. Okay. So it seems exceedingly well protected and packaged there, which is always a good thing. I paid online for this on eBay. I got it for a good price. I think it was an auction, and I paid £17.97 plus £3 postage. We've even got some polystyrene, that kind of stuff there. So yeah, a lot of packaging going on there, which I'd rather that than not enough. Okay, and here it is. So it's Moschino Friends Men. There we go. I like the tasteful bottle, a bit like the Uomo bottle. So this one was a 2005 release. The perfumer for this fragrance, let's just get some of that packaging stuff off. The perfumer for this one was Olivier Polge, who in the same year had a fragrance released called Dior Homme, which has become a very famous fragrance. So a great perfumer they had on this one. I've never ever smelt it. I once almost bought it in a chemist's blind buy, where they had some old stock, but in the end I somehow never got around to it. And then when the day that I decided I wanted to buy it and went back, it had gone. So apparently then, this is a citrus aromatic fragrance. The top notes: green mandarin, bergamot and blood orange. In the mid we have Paraguayan petitgrain, my favourite kind of petitgrain, pelargonium, which I'll be honest with you, I don't know what that is. C notes, Tahitian vetiver, cedar and musk are the other notes in that one. So let's get a little bit on a spray it on my hand and see what we think. Have I got a clean bit of skin? Let's find one. You'll have to go out of the picture for a moment. Okay, so I've just sprayed some on. Okay, certainly, yeah, a very recognisable citrus scent on this one. Very fresh, very zesty. Reminds me, in my first thoughts, it's got a very recognisable, what I think of as sort of a 90s style citrus accord that I also recognise from a slightly obscure fragrance, which is Salvador Dali La Roi Soleil, the original version. There could be a hint of Creed Millesime Imperial type of feel in this one, I think. It's very, very bright, very sharp. Some people have said it's a very sharp, very, very vibrant, very bright citrus smell. Somebody in a Fragrantica review, I think, said it doesn't have the sweetness that some citrus fragrances very often have as well. And I would agree, it's very sharp. I almost pick up on a minty type of note, actually. A bit of that, it has a bit of that aquatic sea note type of vibe, hence maybe why I'm getting some similarity with Millesime Imperial. I do really like the simple bottle design. The lid, plasticky question mark on the top, that's cute. And yeah, I kind of like that. It looks pretty good. Made in Italy. Don't know if there's any like reformulation issues with this fragrance. I would imagine not, but good that it's an Italian fragrance made in Italy. So yeah, very, very fresh, very sharp, very zesty, very me actually. It's not really an old school 50s, 60s classic citrus aromatic type fragrance. It's definitely in keeping for me with the 90s kind of smell. Not really like Acqua di Gio or anything like that, but it does share a certain aquatic element. We're not going to get the dry down. Definitely a real sharp, fresh, all-round good daytime fragrance. Not like anything they released today. It has an not old school, but now it is becoming the old days, a 20th century vibe, even though it was released in 2005. So I really like that actually. I'm going to try it out a bit more, give it some more wearings. Let me know, guys, at home if you have ever tried Moschino Friends for men, or if you know any other Moschino fragrances. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, don't forget, if you'd like to join up to my private members club on Patreon, you get an extra video there every week. And we have a real great number of people, I think 120 members at the last count. And it's only $2 a month to join up. And I've just done an exclusive unboxing of Gravitas Pour Homme. I will be, of course, making videos about that here on my main YouTube channel extremely soon. See you in the next video, guys. Remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project. Bye-bye.